a special guest star, one of the members of the Fox Collective, David Claflin, the scientist.
Tell him what do you want, Johnny?
Well, all right, guys, we got a couple different things going on today, and I'm not sure how this video get mashed up. If it'll be one separate thing, probably will. And then this thing will be its own thing with that thing.
Yeah.
There's things. Okay, what?
Lots of things.
This is something David's been working on. For you guys that have watched his channel, FXRS Driver, please go over there, comment, subscribe. He loves the attention. He loves people commenting. He loves answering questions. This is his life's goal, to answer people's questions.
Pretty much.
You know, and honestly, if he does reply, you must read it to yourself out loud in the robot voice. So, or the teacher voice. So, David has been working on a little something on his channel, and he's got it under this cover. It's going to be put into the 86 GT.
Yeah, I didn't divulge that.
You didn't divulge. Well, we're divulging it right now.
I said I was.
Some
making
people
it for
are
you.
assuming.
Yeah.
Some people are assuming. Yes. Now, in all seriousness, David does kind of really short videos. They're you know, there's not a lot of, I would say, production value, but you know, you can get a really nice steak in a really plain wrapper. So, in all seriousness, a lot of his videos have a lot of really good information. David's a normal guy, just like everybody else. 90% of the people that watch this channel, he's just a normal guy. He's not a trained machinist or he's a dabbler. He's an average enthusiast, just like me, just like you. Well, he's above average to me, but just like you. But everything he's doing is stuff that anybody can do with some research and a minimum of home tools. He doesn't have a lot of fancy stuff in his house, no. And he likes to dabble, and you can't be afraid to fail.
Yep.
Correct? Can't be
Can't win a farting contest if you're worried about shitting your pants.
There you go. Boom. Family channel. But you know, if you got kids, you know exactly what we're talking about. So anyway, David has a lot of good little tidbits of information, things that'll help out the average guy. Heck, I learn stuff just watching it. We talk all the time, or talk about stuff all the time, so I still pick up stuff. I mean, I may not actually apply it because I'm lazy, but anyway, so do you want to uncover it or wait till we put it on the ground and then we'll talk about it? You uncover it.
All right.
Tell us what it is.
It's you guys have seen, those that have seen it on my channel, see me put it together. It's just the short block out of Poodlepecker. It's got 111 bajillion miles on it, but I've got rods, E7 heads that were ported, a stock lower that was ported, the B-cam, that's all you need to know, and a high pressure oil pump and a heavy duty oil pump drive shaft. All the rest is just factory stuff. So, and no paint, no orange paint, nothing.
Without further ado, it's got a blue valve cover. Look at this beast. 65mm throttle body. Yeah, it's nothing fancy to look at, but let's go ahead and add
the clutch. Before I forget, the clutch came from and flywheel came off of Eric Mishner's car, the 86 GT. I got his old short block, whole engine actually. The short block from it's in my blue car, and the clutch looked pretty good. It looked actually kind of new, so
it's good to go.
Yeah, save it.
Good. Hey, reuse it. So, let me ask you the question. I'm gonna put the equal length shorty headers on it. You know what the 430s got, the Austin 316 T5 in it. That's the whoop ass transmission sign.
Yeah,
it's been through hell and back. And it's got H pipe, and it's got those Dugan, the mufflers you love to hate. It's got those, and the car's probably 28, 50 right in that area with me in it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably that area, right in that area. What do you think it's going to run? Stiff walls. What do you think it'll?
I think we need to work on them shorties first before you put them on.
Cut out. Get on the collector.
So you don't have that little
the little 2-inch collector on it. Yeah. What do you think it'll run? Just if you had to throw a number out there, just throw a number out there with the way it sits right now.
760, 770.
Whoa!
I think it can.
No pressure, right?
I don't know if we'll do it with this intake. We might have to put the Explorer on there.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Well, I just kind of wanted to put the stock intake on. This is really kind of a retro.
Yeah.
It's kind of early 90s, if you had an 86 GT, and it's going to be speed density too. We're going to leave the VM1 in it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's, like I say, if you had an 86 GT in the early 90s, you know,
Yeah.
ported E7s, kind of a ported stock intake and a 65 throttle body, or a ported stock. I mean, that's your jam. That was the thing in a B cam.
70 is way too big.
Yeah, and a B cam, that was kind of your deal. I mean, this is kind of a combination that would you'd be running back then. So, all right, well, we're going to use the little forklift and we're going to set it off without damaging his vehicle, if possible. All right, well, you see what we've got in store for the 86. We've got one other thing we want to do. Just real quick, we've got a lower torque box reinforcement kit, and the reason we're putting those on, besides the obvious reason I just like to put them on anyway, is we are putting a set of old school south side bars on, and these have been around for a while. So we've got the mounting plates and the bars themselves. If you're not familiar with the south side bar, it relocates down and changes the instant center a little bit, and these things are notoriously rough on torque boxes. So we're going to put these on before we start on the motor stuff, or swapping the motor out. So let me get started. I would like to show you something really quick. Yeah, I said the car felt a little wandery when I was going down the track. Well, we've done jacked these, put the back, the rear part of it. So while these look cool, and you know, oh hey, I say look cool, you want to buy something, I cannot recommend these for a stick shift car that you may be racing at the track on slicks. If you're just gonna drive around on radial tires and just whatever, maybe they're fine. Those are garbage. We got south sides, you can't break those. So anyway, let me start putting that in, and we'll put our torque box on. All right, we've got two of the holes mounted. The one's already over the rubber plug, and look at that. That's why I wanted to put them in. We'll drill these two from the top. We drilled the one from the bottom. We already have a hole, and we've already got the sorry for the light. We've already got it bolted in. So now we just got to drill two holes, and boom. All right, we've got both sides on. We've got our south sides kind of welded. I use that term very loosely. I think now, probably bolt the slicks on and take it outside for a minute, get on it a few times, see kind of how that feels. See if it breaks the welds. But anyway, whatever. We got that much of it done, so we got other things to do. Our south side seems to be working fine. I mean, obviously that's like saying a hammer's working fine. We just drove it up and down the road a little bit with the slick, so it wasn't spinning and acting all crazy. And you know, they're working. You know, it probably feels a little better. I guess just the way the car tries to move out and lift up. So you know, the track will tell the tale. So now it's time to start. Oh God, I know, right? It's a great way. It's time to start getting this thing ready to pull the motor. We've got the top pretty much prepped to pull out, so just gotta do all the undercar stuff, motor mounts, and the exhaust, H-pipe and stuff. Is how you make a proper mess. All right, we've got it out. So now we gotta you know, take transmission loose, and we gotta take our water pump off and our crank pulley off, and a couple other little odds and ends, and then we've also got to take the starter off. So anyway, David wanted me to open up these ball sockets on these headers. You can see it's about a 201. So we're going to open that up a little bit. We've already done one. It's a total hack job, but it made a pretty good difference. So David wanted me to do that. Boom. We got everything swapped over, temperature sensor, our ECT stuff. We got the throwout bearing in, we got the headers on, we got the old dipstick in, crank pulley's on, water pump is on. So pretty close on that. Also, a little bit of self-discovery here. Our rear seal was leaking on our T5. That's probably where our fluid loss is coming from. It just, for, I guess, I don't know, the exhaust was a little wet, so I'm just going to speculate that that's where our problem was. But I swapped it out, so maybe we won't have that problem anymore. That'll be sweet, and I put some fluid in it. All right, we need to move this engine out of the way, and then we can load up the other motor and get it ready to drop. Get it ready to drop in, and then we'll put this motor on David's little cart and slide it back out of the way. So, a lot of swapping around, a lot of moving pieces. So, I hope I didn't go too far on the collectors. Whew. I opened them up. Hope I didn't go too far. Now, at the end of the day, it's, you know, at some point, it's inevitable that that motor is going to end up with a set of long tubes. That's just, you can just take that to the bank. So, it is what it is. All right, let me take those bolts out. Put them in here, then we'll put the transmission on it, and then it'll be lunchtime by then, and then we'll drop it in when we'll get back. Okay, so it's all bolted together. I'm sorry I didn't really film any of that. Pirate stopped by here, and we were just talking, and you know, while I was bolting stuff together, he got here right as I dropped the motor in. I knew he was on his way. So we were just talking and hanging out, and I just, didn't feel like, hey, hold on, I gotta film this for YouTube. Whatever. So anyway, I tried to fire it for a second. We rolled it around, top dead centered it, dropped the distributor in. I rolled it up some to get some oil pressure in it, and then I tried to fire, and it hit right off the key. So it's basically ran for 2 seconds. So I'm going to start it up. It doesn't have any water in it, so bear in mind. But cam. It's also got 1.7s on it, which they're noisy as all get out. Wow, it sounds really good. Yeah, that sounds fairly horrific. Yay for me. Golly, that was just got a little too aggressive on those collectors. It's, oof. We're gonna like test drive it a little bit and stuff. Maybe not this afternoon. It's getting a little late. Then there's the possibility I'll try and jack it up and do something with the, maybe put some orange RTV on it. I didn't put any on it this time because I didn't take the H-pipe. Anyway, to try and do a little something with that, whew, man, that stuff sounds terrible. So, but I need to set the timing, and it fired right up. It's got killer oil pressure. Now we just have to try and maybe see if we can figure out our charging issue or what's going on with that. But I'm happy with it so far. We've got another day to work on it before track day, so hopefully we can get something figured out. The exhaust, honestly, is the least of the problems. The charging, and just need to drive it and make sure everything's okay. But hey, I'm happy with it. It's pretty cool. I know this is probably not a big deal to some of you guys. It's nothing fancy, but this kind of old school retro thing, it's kind of cool to me. I mean, this is back in the day, but oh Lord. So anyway, all right. So let me put some water in it and do some other stuff. So anyway, I'm happy though. Okay, I'm dying to take it for a rip, but Teresa wants to go by a store. She's got to pick some up at a store, so I need to go ahead and get home. But tomorrow, I'll take it down off the jack stands and charge the battery up a little bit, and maybe try and figure out try and work on the charging issue a little bit, I guess. But take it off jack stands and take it for a rip down the road with the slicks on it and stuff, and see exactly what we've got. Like I say, that stock intake is just going to strangle it to death, but I'm going to go with the stock look for just a little while. Michael said the over-under, I wouldn't make it 3 trips to the track with the stock intake, so 1 trip for sure, maybe 2. He said there's no way it'll go up there 3 times with that stock intake on it, so we shall see. I think one of the next orders of business, exhaust kills me. I could swap to the other shorties and not get as aggressive with the collector. In the end, I'll probably just put long tubes on it, be done with it. I have to decide what kind of muffler I'm going to put on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to put bullets on this car. I don't know. I might just get some kind of cheap flow-through muffler I don't know. I don't want to make any decisions right now. So I'll just get it off jack stands and get it down the road a little bit and see what's what. But I'm happy with the progress that was made today. So anyway, cool. Technically, I don't know why we're having any charging issues because the alternator is doing what it's supposed to do. On a side note, we did take it down the road for a minute and felt pretty good, so we'll get some video of that here in a few seconds. I got some a little bit of clearancing left to do on the one slick, so one wheel well, I should say, so I need to get to doing that. But alternator looks okay, so I don't know what's going on with the charging. We've got our motor swapped. We've got our south sides on. We've checked our voltage situation, and the alternator's charging. I don't know what else to tell you. So, we'll try and be a little better prepared at the track with it. Bring a battery charger with us. I don't know. As far as the motor, David was generous or kind enough to offer up this trade situation for the 86 motor that was in it, and we've got it in here and running. Our Austin 316 T5 seems to be doing the job.
Oh, give me a hell yeah!
So I guess basically what that just means is, what will it run? You guys tell me. The combination, David's at the beginning of the video, of course. David ran it down. It's a 9091 short block. It's got some lightly ported E7s with beehive springs, 1.7 Cobra rockers, and it's got a B cam in it. And we capped that off. We bottled it up with a stock intake. That the lower has been ported lightly, just at the runner exits. It's got a stock upper, except for the inlet's funneled for a 65 throttle body. And we'll have our boom tube, and some people may be saying, why'd you put the stock intake on? I just like the way it looks. It's an old school type combo. This is something that would have been put together way back in the day. It's just kind of cool. We're not, we're just having fun, man. We ain't trying to, hey, I gotta go faster every single time. We're having a good time with it. So we'll put an Explorer or something on it. I mean, I don't know. We just don't know where this car's gonna go. Heck, 2 months ago it was sitting in the corner and I had no idea when I was gonna race it. Now look, it's been in like 4 videos and we're taking it to the track all the time. So I have no idea. But yeah, you guys tell me. You know what the combination is. Still got the 430s in the back. We didn't change anything else from when we ran our 795. So you can post it in the comments below and, just take a shot at it. I guess that pretty much is it. We're starting to get the car loaded up because we're going to the track tomorrow. The exhaust, that's my bad. I screwed up. I got too aggressive in this collectors. I can't be trusted with things like that. I just can't. So we'll either finagle with it some more. We just don't really have the time or the desire to do it right now. We'll finagle with it some more. We'll either put the other shorties on, or we'll be on the hunt for some long tubes, and we'll run across some at some point and put them on. So like I say, you guys tell me what's going to run. I guess that is it. That covers everything. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Especially thanks for watching. And until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body Videos, Lover of 4 Eyes, come on, give me some credit now on this. Come on, POS Mustangs, Lincolns, drag vans, 5.8s, convertibles, and LTDs. We'll see you guys in the next video. All right, cool.